Looking through my phone again, feeling anxious.
Definitely a lot, like there's way too much tuning on that vocal. What are they doing to his vocal? I don't get it. Like it would sound so much better if they dialed that back.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
All right, so let's just get this out of the way before you guys are wondering the whole video what the heck is going on. I was drinking and I spilt some water on my shirt. I don't want to go change my shirt, so we're gonna stick with it. Now you know why.
Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't.
So I really love the original of this song. It's gonna be hard to live up to that. Shawn Mendes is an incredible vocalist and I'm a big fan. This was one of the recommendations that I got when I asked everybody, what should I react to next? They're like, TXT. Now, is it just me or are Korean boy bands really into 3-letter capitalized names? BTS, TXT, probably others out there. Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe you guys can let me know. I have no idea. I know I said that kind of like I know why and I'm being mysterious about it, but I actually don't. So far, sounds great. A good cover. Like, I mean, we're not very far into it, but their English is very, very good. At least Kai, who just started singing, but gonna get to know all the guys as time goes on. Let's go. If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description.
Just have a drink and you feel better. Just take her home and you feel better.
Okay, so Yeonjun, I hope I'm not butchering that. He has a very unique type of voice. It's very high larynx. So if like I'm talking here, right? If I talk up here, this is a high larynx. And this is a low larynx. So he's got a bit of a high larynx type of sound to his voice, but it doesn't sound unnatural. It sounds like that's where his voice naturally sits. Just very interesting point to point out. If you're interested in getting a free lesson with me, please check out the link right here.
Keep telling me that it gets better. Does it ever?
I don't love the amount of autotune they're throwing onto that vocal. Definitely a lot of autotune on that one. I don't know why. Didn't seem like there was as much autotune as on everybody else's vocals. So I don't know why on his.
Help me.
Like that.
It's like
that sounds much more natural. That doesn't sound as heavily autotuned. I'm sure it's tuned, but it's not the same level.
I feel like giving up. No medicine is strong.
Can definitely on Medicine, you can definitely hear the tuning.
It isn't in my blood.
Nice.
It isn't in my blood.
Ooh, I love Hyuning Kai's approach to that chorus. So he's using a lot of the same sort of like Shawn Mendes type of approach without the distortion. So he's not throwing on the distortion that Shawn Mendes has in his voice. He's doing it much, much more clean, but it sounds really, really nice. And he is actually changing up the melody of the runs, which I like as well. It just sounds really good.
I'm looking through my phone again, feeling anxious.
Definitely a lot, like there's way too much tuning on that vocal. What are they doing to his vocal? I don't get it. Like it would sound so much better if they dialed that back.
No medicine is strong enough. Someone help me.
I like the tone of his voice. His voice has a very rich, kind of like soothing, silky smooth tone to it.
Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't.
And if you hear throughout the verse and the pre-chorus, they've got a very breathy approach. Help me, it's like the walls are caving in. It's with a lot of breath. No medicine is strong enough. It's got a lot of that. But now into the chorus, you're going to hear much more intensity, much more of a cry.
It isn't in my blood.
So you hear all that, that breath gets cut out. It isn't in my blood. It's much more of a cry, much more intense. There's that type of kind of like very bright, brassy quality when he's singing that. So it's not the, it isn't in my blood. It doesn't have that like really breathy quality like the rest of the song has ramping up to it. So for all of you that want to be able to sing this song in a similar manner, you got to make a very drastic change between that pre-chorus and the chorus. But he actually uses a little bit of a breath into the it. So it's almost like hit. Hit isn't in. Hit isn't in. He's got like that H involved.
I need somebody now. I need somebody now.
I love those high notes. Those are sounding really good. So he's using a very balanced mix right there. I need somebody now. I believe that's sitting up probably around. Yeah, so that's the B flat 4, going up quite high.
Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't.
Okay, so they either toned down the tuning on his vocal, or his vocal didn't require as much tuning, and that's why it's not so audible. But that sounded so much better. I wish I would rather a little bit more imperfection. Like, there's nothing wrong with tuning your vocal, but just not so heavily, in my opinion.
It isn't in my blood.
So there he's trying to like add a little bit more aggression to it. Didn't quite get the type of distortion that Shawn Mendes gets, but there you could hear he's kind of like really trying to push that aggression.
I need somebody now.
Nice.
I need somebody now.
So he's got a really good approach to that upper mix, really engaging that cry. You can hear that cry right here when he lets go of the word now. Listen to that again, right here.
I need somebody now.
You hear that? So he's like really, no! He's really like into that. So he kind of like lets go of that very intensely, not allowing it, because you could do it, no! And close it off so that you're making it a little bit more, what's the word? Cleaning it up a little bit, making it a little bit more clean of an ending. He's not worried about that. He's just kind of letting his voice crack, and not crack, but like kind of emphasize that cry at the end.
I need somebody now. It isn't in my blood.
All right, awesome. I think I need to check out some more TXT. I want to see some of their original stuff. So keep an eye out for that coming up. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one right there. You see it? Yeah, you're going to like that. Click it. Do it.